Good morning, everyone. Tiffany here. Welcome to Stretch Break. I hope that your morning is going well so far, or your day, or your night, or whenever you're watching this. But if you're here now, we're live, so thank you for joining me today. We're going to start with a seated position, so sit somewhere comfortable, and we'll get it going. Go ahead and crisscross applesauce your legs, or if that's uncomfortable, you can even come into a nice cobbler pose. If you can, keep those shoulders back and down. But we'll start here. We're just going to work our way from the top and go all the way down to the bottom and get a nice good stretch in the body. So we'll go ahead and tip that right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching out that neck. To get a little bit extra, you can put that left hand down to really elongate that neck and feel that stretch. I'm going to do a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So just dropping that left ear to the left shoulder and out stretching that right arm. So you can really feel that stretch going all the way up and down that neck. We're sitting up tall here, nice straight back. We're just letting the natural weight of that head drop to the side, really opening up those neck muscles from looking at our phones, looking at our computers, maybe we slept wrong. Deep breath and release. And we'll go ahead and look up. So driving our chin to the ceiling, instead of thinking about dropping your head back, think about drawing your chin up to the ceiling, even unclenching that jaw and pushing your jaw up. Get a nice stretch in that neck and that throat. Might feel uncomfortable to breathe, but we do, especially when it's a little bit colder, we clench our jaws and stuff like that. So it's a nice way to open up that space. And release, and then we're just going to bring our nose all the way down, opening up the back of that neck. Feel a nice gentle pull in the spine. Driving that chin into that chest. And then we'll just go ahead and do some side to side. So turning your neck as much as you can. Feeling the stretch on the opposite side. Moving with your breath. Just getting some circulation, some oxygen in there. Continuing to breathe, and then coming back to center, and we'll do the same thing with our ears going down. So since we already loosened it up, we'll go back and forth, dropping the ear. And then we'll go up and down with the chin, nice and gentle. Driving the chin up, feeling that stretch. And then bringing it back down, feeling the stretch in the back. Moving with your breath. Awesome job. Now I'll turn, you can stay where you are. Get into the shoulders and the back. So we'll take those hands and we'll bring them around back, clasp those fingers. What you want to do is just press that chest up. So rest those hands back here as a kickstand and use that kickstand to press your chest up to the ceiling. And my chest just cracked, so I know I'm getting a nice opening here as long as there's no pain. So you want to rest like a kickstand, like I said, on those clasped fingers. You will even feel this in your biceps a bit. Good stretch, but really just pressing that chest up towards the ceiling. Crown of the head is still nice and tall. This might elevate your heart rate a little bit. You might feel some opening, some sensations. Just breathe through it as long as there's no pain. spend a lot of time hunched over a computer or playing down low with the kids. You just want to get some nice heart opening stretches, brightness into that chest, into that heart space. And slowly return. We'll swing the arms around, clasp the hands, go forward, arching that back, really opening up through those shoulder blades. Breathing deep here. Noticing any kinks, any emotions that come up. Really pushing through those palms. And relax. Come on back. And we'll just roll those shoulders a few times back. Should feel a nice brightness in your chest now. It should be maybe a little warm, maybe a little damp just from opening up. Go forward with those shoulders. And then we'll go ahead and take our arms. I'll turn kind of sideways. It's like a goal post. And we'll press those elbows. It's like we're trying to bring our elbows together behind us. So we're keeping those hands over those elbows, so don't lean or go too far back. Just nice here. Press those elbows back as far as you can, opening up the chest, and then we'll come forward to close the chest. So we'll do this a couple of times with your breath. Inhaling. Exhaling, opening up the back. And then when you're in this position forward, switch up your breath. Inhale here, and then exhale to open. Last one. Awesome work. Go ahead and drop those arms. Shake those shoulders out. Hopefully your upper body is feeling a little bit more nice and loose and open. Now we'll get into some twists. These are my favorite. So we'll go ahead and take our right leg over our left knee. Grab that right leg with the left arm, or you can put your right knee into the crease of your left arm. I remember this, the directions here. Take that right arm about 2 to 3 inches behind you, behind your tailbone, and we'll take a deep breath. And then we'll exhale to twist. We're not forcing anything here or trying to grip ourselves and force ourselves. We're just twisting with our breath and just letting our body naturally twist as far as it wants to go. This hand in the back is just as a kickstand to keep you in position. Keep that gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale. Try to twist just a little bit more. Breathing deeply into this position. And releasing. And we'll switch sides. So the left leg comes over the right knee. Right hand over left knee, or right elbow crease into left knee. Left hand behind the tailbone about 2 to 3 inches. Nice and tall on the spine. Inhale. And exhale to twist. Couple deep breaths, and then take another big inhale to twist a little bit deeper. Gazing over that left shoulder. And come on out. Awesome work. So we'll go ahead and turn it over onto all fours. So go ahead and tuck your toes. So try to get every single toe to be on the ground. We're gonna sit on our heels to kind of open up that fascia. It'll be really quick, so stick with it, just breathe. So tuck those toes, make sure every toe, even if you have to walk that pinky toe down so it's on the ground. And then we're gonna slowly sit our glutes back onto our heels, walking our hands up. If this is enough for you and you feel it, stay here. If holding onto your thighs is enough, stay here. But if you can, we wanna come all the way up, sitting, feeling that stretch in the bottom of those feet. Sit here for a couple of seconds, breathe deep here. I know this could be intense for some of you, so just breathe through it. One more breath. And slowly walk it out. And we'll just kind of pat our feet untucked. And then we will do the same thing, but only stretch the top of the ankles. So toes are down. We're pressing through the tops of those feet. And we're coming back with the glutes onto the heels. You want to make sure the feet are straight so that you're not sitting in between your feet opening up. Nice stretch in the top of that ankle. A couple more seconds. Breathe here. Awesome work. Walk it back up. Go ahead and bring that left leg forward. And we'll press those glutes back. Flex that foot, and we'll lean forward for a nice hamstring stretch, feeling your calf as well. And we'll lean forward for a hip flexor and a quad. Coco's having a blast over there with her toy. And come back, bring it back to tabletop to neutral. Switch legs, right leg comes up. And we're pushing the glutes back, flexing the toes, trying to straighten out this leg. If you need to adjust and walk a little bit forward, that's totally fine. We want to try to keep that hip right over that knee. Deep breath. And lower with the exhale, really feeling that stretch underneath that leg. Deep breaths here. And move into straightening out that foot, flattening that foot, and pressing through to that hip stretch. And pressing back. And we'll go ahead and bring it onto our bottoms. We will take our left leg and put it behind us. This is just a regular quad stretch. You can do this standing as well. This just gets a little bit deeper if you're sitting. So that foot is back. Those knees, we want them to try to be as close together as possible. If you feel it here and you're feeling that stretch, perfect. If you'd like to come down, you can come down to the elbows. Just try to keep those knees in line with the hips. So you're getting a stretch in that top of that ankle as well as the quad. Getting some nice stretching throughout that knee. Just relax here. Don't force anything. Don't think about clenching. Release that jaw. Big smile. Coming up nice and gentle. Leaning onto that right leg to release that left foot. And we can roll those ankles, just feel the difference in how our legs feel after that one. And then we'll go ahead and roll to the other side, bringing the right leg back. Foot needs to be on the toes, so we don't want you on the side of your foot. If you can't be on the top of your foot, then don't do the stretch. Knees are together or close. And you can either sit up or come down to the elbows. And we're breathing into the space into that hip, into that quad, into the top of that foot, to that shin. And come on up, nice and gentle. Leaning over to release that leg. And we're spinning around. And one last stretch, go ahead and get back into our cobbler groin stretch. Toes together, you can massage the inside of those feet if you like. If this is perfect and you feel the stretch here, it's totally fine. Pressing into those arches with your thumbs. Really getting in there, feeling that. Or you can grab your ankles. Use your elbows to push your knees down. Try to keep your back straight and fold forward. Crown of the head is nice and bright, pointing to the sky. Deep breath. A little bit lower with each exhale. Coming back up, we're using the hands to assist the legs to come forward. And that is our stretch break, guys. I hope you're feeling a little bit more limber and circulated. Hope you have a great rest of your day.